Hi everyone, welcome back to another crochet tutorial with me, Pamela's Creation. So for today's tutorial, join me again and see the steps on how I did these Lucky Charm tiger. So since 2022 is year of the tiger, I decided to create in my first Amigurumi for this year the pattern for this Amigurumi tiger. So for the materials, I'll be needing these 3 acrylic colors, and then for the hook I'll be using 3mm hook. Okay, so if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification to be notified in my upcoming videos. By the way, for the lantern pattern, I'll be putting the pattern in my Instagram account, so please follow me in my Instagram account, Pamela's Creation. You can also see there are more Amigurumi's written patterns. So that's it. So if you want to know how I did the steps that I made, please continue watching and let's get started. I'm going to start with this yellow yarn and then start with the magic ring. By the way, I'm going to start making the legs, so you need to create 2 of these. The first one you need to cut it, and then the second one don't cut it, and then later I'm going to show you how to connect the legs together. Okay, so row 1 into the magic ring, 6 single crochet, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and then pull out the tail. Then next, row 2 and 3, so 2 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So I'm going to place my marker first and then start my single crochet 1 to the first stitch, and then continue 1 single crochet each stitch. So you still have 6 stitches each round, so I'm going to finish first my 2 rounds and then I'll be back. Okay, so done with my 2 rounds. The next, row 4, I'm going to increase the stitches. So 1 single crochet into the first stitch, 1, and then increase next stitch. So at the end of row 4, you should have 9 stitches. Okay, the next row, row 5 and 6, 1 single crochet all the way around. So you still have 9 stitches each round. I'm going to finish my 2 rounds of 1 single crochet and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done with the first leg. I'm going to finish first my second one and then I'll be back. So the first one, I need to cut it. Okay, so done with the second leg. So now I'm going to connect the legs together. So for row 7, I'm going to start with chain 3. The chain 3 is the gap between the legs. So now I'm going to insert my hook into this loop and then create 1 single crochet into this loop. So since the loop counted as your first single crochet, this is connecting to this stitch here. So you need to count 8 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to start my single crochet here. And this will be my second single crochet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then for the gap, instead of chaining 3, I'm going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 3 single crochet for the gap. 1, 2, and 3. And then again, I'm going to make 9 single crochet to the second leg. So I'm going to start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you should have 24 stitches at the end of row 7, including the chain 3 gap in between the legs. Then next is row 8 to 16. So 9 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So you still have 24 stitches each round. I'm going to finish first my 9 rounds of 1 single crochet and then I'll get back to you once I'm done. So again, you have 24 stitches all the way around. So I'm going to start here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Okay, so I'm going to finish the remaining 8 rows of 1 single crochet, and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Alright, so done with my 9 rounds of 1 single crochet. So I'm going to put some stuffing now inside the body. So make sure the legs is also filled with stuffing. Okay, the next row, row 17, I'm going to start the decrease. So first 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, then decrease next 2 stitches. So 3 loops all together. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. At the end of row 17, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, the next row, row 18, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then decrease next 2 stitches. So you should have 12 stitches at the end of row 18. Okay, so done with the body. The next is I'm going to start building the head. So before that, I'm going to start with the neck. So for the neck, I'm going to make 1 single crochet all the way around. So row 19, 1 single crochet all the way around. So you still have 12 stitches for row 19. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, the next row, row 20, I'm going to increase the stitches again, but this time I'm going to work only at the front loop. So 1 single crochet into the first stitch, so front loop only, and then increase next stitch. So at the end of row 20, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, the next row, row 21, 1 single crochet into the first 2 stitches. So this time I'm going to work in both loops, 1 and 2, then increase next stitch. So you should have 24 stitches at the end of row 21. Okay, the next row, row 23, 1 single crochet next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, then increase next stitch. So 2 single crochet, same stitch. At the end of row 22, you should have 30 stitches. Next row, row 23, 1 single crochet next 4 stitches, then increase next stitch. At the end of row 23, you should have 36 stitches. Okay, so the next row, row 23, 1 single crochet next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, then increase next stitch. So you should have 36 stitches at the end of row 23. Next row, row 24, 1 single crochet next 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then increase next stitch. So you should have 42 stitches at the end of row 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then increase. Okay, so the next row, row 25 to 29, 5 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. You still have 42 stitches each round. I'm going to finish first my 5 rounds of 1 single crochet, then I'll be back once I'm done. Alright, so done with my 5 rounds of 1 single crochet. Next row, row 30, I'm going to decrease the stitches. 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches, then decrease next 2 stitches. So at the end of row 30, you should have 36 stitches. Okay, so done with row 30. Then next row, row 31 to 34, 1 single crochet all the way around. So 4 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. You still have 36 stitches each round. I'm going to finish first my 4 rounds of 1 single crochet, then I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, so done with my 4 rounds of 1 single crochet. Then next row, row 35, 1 single crochet next 4 stitches, then increase next stitch. So at the end of row 35, you should have 30 stitches. Okay, the next row, row 36, 1 single crochet next 3 stitches, then decrease next 2 stitches. So you should have 24 stitches at the end of row 36. Okay, the next row, row 37, 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches, and then decrease next 2 stitches. So at the end of row 37, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, at this point, I want to put stuffing inside the head. So next row, row 38, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then decrease next 2 stitches. At the end of row 38, you should have 12 stitches. Okay, so at the end of row 38, you should have 12 stitches left. So I'm going to finish the stitch here and then cut the yarn but leave tail for sewing. So now using a yarn needle, I'm going to close the remaining stitches, but before that I'm going to put more stuffing for the head. So make sure you put enough stuffing inside the head. Okay, so then using a yarn needle, I'm going to close the remaining stitches. I'm going to insert my needle only at the front loop. Okay, and then after that, pull out the tail and then hide the end stitch. Okay, so done with the body and the head. Then next, I'm going to make the arms. So for the arms, start with the magic ring and then into the magic ring 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then next row, row 2 to 6, 5 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So you still have 8 stitches each round. I'm going to finish first my 5 rounds of 1 single crochet, then I'll be back. Okay, so done with the arms. Cut the yarn and leave tail for sewing. So I'm going to finish first attaching the parts to the body and then I'll be back. So I attached the arms direct to the neck here, in between the head and the body.